Okay, we are back for Monday Nitro. A lot of our feuds have ended, so we have got so much scope to create new feuds. There's going to be some new storylines emerging. I'll just run you through some of them. Booker T and Goldberg are going to start their feud for the world title. Goldberg on Thunder beat Jeff Jarrett for the interim world title, meaning that he gets his shot at Booker T. So there's a bit of verbal back and forth here between the two of them. Kevin Nash called out Sid Vicious. They are going to have their match here. Sid Vicious is going to win by disqualification, and Kevin Nash is going to attack the referee afterwards. This is going to complete Kevin Nash's turn from a face to a heel. I'm hoping that will reinvent him. I think Nash plays a pretty good heel. Storylines, other storylines, we have got a new stable. Our new stable are called 5-Star Attraction. They consist of Big Vito, the leader is Hugh Morris. So after disbanding for Misfits in Action, Hugh Morris has taken it upon himself to create a new stable. He's recruited the Mamalukes and also Free Count. So there's Hugh Morris, Big Vito, Johnny the Bull, Shane Helms and Shannon Moore. They are 5-Star Attraction. Hugh Morris is going to feud with Mike Sanders of the Natural Born Thrillers. It's going to lead up to an epic 5v5 match. So we have got our new stable, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's about time that a new stable was formed. So let's take you through a few of these matches. This is a nothing match. I mean, Brian Clark was suspended, so Brian Adams has been on his own. He's not appeared this month, but he's going to win here in a 4-way nothing match against Van Hammer and the Harris boys. It's probably not going to get rated very highly, but it keeps the guys active. Maybe Brian Adams will excel. It's not even a tongue twister. Stevie Ray is going to win his hardcore title back over Meng because it didn't go down too well when Meng won it last time out. Manager angle involving Tammy Sitch, however you pronounce it. This is her first time on camera. Chris Candido has received a big push recently. The fans are loving him. He's the current Cruiserweight champion, so he's got a whole angle to himself. Then he's going to retain his title over Lash LeRoux, Alex Wright and Kwee-Wee. Stable angle involving Sanders and 5-Star Attraction. 5-Star Attraction are going to attack Sanders backstage, which is going to kickstart their feud with Natural Born Thrillers. Chris Kanyon and the Cat are going to draw. They're going to get a double disqualification and then brawl to the back. That's going to keep that feud alive. Shane Douglas and Mike Awesome have appeared a lot recently, so they're sitting out of this show. Now, Buff Bagwell losing morale. One of his friendships, it seems, is Missy Hyatt, who I'm not actually aware of, but she's a free agent. I've signed her on an open contract. Kevin Nash was pleased. Buff Bagwell was pleased. So Buff Bagwell, this angle is Missy Hyatt debuting and also introducing her new client, Buff Bagwell. So I'm hoping that will go down well. Buff Bagwell has just ended his feud with DDP. The Dark Warriors retain their tag titles over the Mamalukes. Afterwards, Shannon Moore and Shane Helms come in and try and beat up Rick Steiner and Animal, but fail. And the main event, which I've told you about. So let's start the show. A lot happening here. About what I'd expect, 51% for a match like this. Van Hammer's in trouble. Full Nelson bomb. 1, 2, 3. Goldberg backstage. That went down well. Meng and Stevie Ray. That didn't go down very well. And it is a real possibility that this hardcore title is going to be just, taken away. The problem is that if I take that away, what have they got to fight for? I could introduce a new championship and not have any hardcore matches. They might have better matches without all the weapons and that. Tammy, a new gimmick, positive response. Chris Candido lost overness. That's a bit disappointing, but never mind. That match did pretty well, a 4-way cruiserweight match, higher up than it usually would be in the card. Mike Sanders lost overness from this segment, 5-star attraction beating him up. That didn't go down well, but hopefully as the feud goes on, 5-star attraction will become popular. Chris Kanyon the Cat, that went down all right. Overall, the show, I was expecting better scores, to be honest. Missy Hyatt, that didn't go down very well either. I mean, she's over by 60, but it was more to keep Buff Bagwell happy. The tag titles lost image, even though the Dark Warriors retained them. Maybe because 3 counts came in afterwards, but I didn't think that would affect anything. Booker T backstage, that went very well. Now we've got the main event. Please let this turn be successful, or I think Kevin Nash could be finished. Yes, he gained overness, but the overall rating wasn't good. Crowd liked it. Match quality was poo. Let's see what happens. Sid reverses waistlock. He floors Sid and starts raining down punches like a psycho. Ref tries to break it up and gets thrown to one side. Referee is calling for the DQ. Nash has caused a DQ through his hatred of Sid Vicious. Kevin Nash goes nuts, attacking for referee. DDT. The referee is out. Fantastic. What a way to end a show. Wow. 63%. That is not a good score. That is, I think, is that our joint lowest so far? That is really surprising because, well, for best 2 segments were the interviews with Booker T and Goldberg. We didn't have some, well, the opening match wasn't great. Stevie Ray Meng wasn't great. Missy Hyatt's fault, isn't it? Anyway, let's see the aftermath of this. Still a decent rating for Nitro there. Ratings battle is so close. Scott Steiner, how about giving me some matches with Goldberg? Well, Goldberg's with Booker T now, mate. So, you know, and you did have your feud with Goldberg earlier on, and you beat him. But yes, you can have a match with him. Kevin Nash and Sid Vicious have fantastic chemistry. Okay, that's that. We're going to get any news here. Raw, Nitro. No, let's see what unhappy workers we have. Okay, Kevin Nash and Buff Bagwell have gone right up because they're not here now. Goldberg is still at 26. I think Nash was about 43. Buff wasn't much higher. Buff's at 47. Nash is at... Oh, he's still at 43, but he's just not appearing on here. Missy Hyatt's current gimmick is really not working. Well, you could have told me that before I debuted her. Anyway, that will conclude this video. I will prepare our next Thursday Thunder. Stay tuned.